The University of Nairobi identifies as a world-class university committed to scholarly excellence. This principle stems from the exemplary academic performance registered by the University of Nairobi students. In regards to that, I'm joined by a serving student from the University of Nairobi Faculty of Built Environment. She tells a story of how her experience at the University
Okay,
of
I am
Nairobi has
Kirigo
been.
Wangui. Usually I go by Judy, and I am doing Bachelor of Arts in Planning, and I'm in second year.
With lots of passion, Kirigo gives an account of a day in the life of a University of
Okay,
Nairobi
usually
serving student.
classes start at 9 a.m. in the morning. The first one ends at 12, and the second one starts at 2. So usually it will be attending the lecture and making sure you get to school on time, being ready for the entire day, basically. Yeah. And in the evening, you either go to do your extracurricular activities or to attend to your assignments.
In view of the learning approaches, both theoretical and practical mechanisms are
It's
embraced in
both
equal measure.
because, one, the goal is to equip the learner with the necessary and relevant skills and knowledge to actually be ready for the market. And two, we have to also allow for the life outside of school. So sometimes we attend classes online, other times physically, because you see, we are well rounded humans.
With a more detailed evaluation of serving, Kirigu narrates that the course is largely practical than theoretical, emphasizing the long hours
Oh,
she
it's
spends
largely
in class.
practical because we have a single unit that goes for 9 hours every week. And then the others that are theoretical are all 3 hours each per week. So the theory informs the practical. The practical is the theoretical output, and the theory is what makes it all relevant. So when they are both put together, it becomes wholesome. And our department usually they have assessed attachments that you're supposed to attend as a student. So I will be attending one at the end of this semester.
In such a balance of learning approaches, Kirigu narrates that learning
It's
becomes more
interesting
enjoyable.
and sometimes even enjoyable. We have all kinds of things. Okay, first of all, the lectures at school, and as if that's not enough, we go for field work and we are examined by external examiners. They arrange for activities where you write papers, do research.
In getting the students ready for the job market,
It's
no stone
something
is
that we
left
all know is
unturned.
gonna happen. So they make sure that it actually happens and that we are well prepared and ready for it.
In this journey of learning,
First of all,
networking
most of
remains
our
crucial.
lecturers don't have a singular background. You'll find that some have background in law, architecture, sociology, and so they are able to be the very first people to put us out there and to encourage us to create such networks. So sometimes they'll invite other lecturers to come and be guests in our classes, and then they will also allow us the time and space to attend other activities that are in line with our course and the programs. So we will be attending something in, let's say, KU that is very much relevant to our course, or at TUK or at JQuat, and it's very interesting.
It is remarkable that this networking leaves an impact on the lives of the
They open your
students.
mind up to other people's experiences and the way they do things. So you learn more and you have more to work with, and even your creativity is spurred in the moment.
In the view of Kirigo, leaving an impact in the society
I'd
is
like to
what
be part
counts
of
most.
the greening culture that is cropping up in our country, and also to make sure that the character of the built environment is sustainable and easy to work with or very much relatable to the user. I attend tree planting and other forums that are related.
Kirigo mentions an assumption that is often held about her course, but in reality turns out to be false. Kiragu takes account of her best moments and, on the other hand, her low moments as a student.
The best moment, it's the camaraderie with my classmates, of course, and the support you get when you ask for help. That one is always there. They'll be ready and willing to help you in whatever way you're needing. Challenges that might be, however much this building we go to school in is very well designed, but we don't interact with the other courses that are offered here as much as we should, because you see, they are all related cogs in a machine. Now we don't relate as much, and we'd like that cohesion. The clashing timelines and sometimes even lack of funds to support the activities. You know, people will want refreshments kidogo here and something kidogo there, and they want to be free to do whatever they want in whatever time they have.
In regards to having improvements at the faculty,
You see,
Kirigo makes some
we
suggestions.
already have interactions with them, but they're all competitive. That doesn't help anybody. But community building, now that is something. So if we could find a way, the same way we have found one to use the building together, to actually have activities that are together, that would help.
In her quest for knowledge, Kirigu mentions that her fear of failure is the greatest source of motivation she has.
One, I don't want to fail. Two, is that I know this is something I want to do. When you make that decision, you just find yourself moving towards wherever it's at. And three, I tell myself that I'm only here for 4 years. And then after that, I'll be done. I'll be out there doing something.
In the view of Kirigo, pursuing a bachelor's degree in serving at the University of Nairobi is like a dream come true.
Uh, Personally, it's something that has been coming together slowly over time. So you see, when I first completed high school, I went and did a diploma in architecture. That was the first step. The second one was actually finding out that architecture was not really what I wanted to do all the time, but something that I needed to have knowledge and skills in. So later is when I discovered, oh, I could do planning and be good at it and actually even like it.
For a philosophy, Kirigo
I'd
holds that
say first to see what we have right now, understand our problems and their causes, and then recognize that everyone is interested in making their life better. So if you ask people to contribute, they will. See, it's not always a matter of telling people that we need to do this project or that other project every other minute, but let them, because it's also the environment, it's their place, it's their home. Let them let you know what they want exactly. And you'll find that some of these things are easy to deal with.
in a message of hope to young
They
learners,
should be
Kirigu
ready for
mentions that
anything and everything.